Hi there fellow guitarists, Josh Rogers here, welcome to NBN Guitar. Today I'm going to be teaching you Study in D, or Etude number 17, Opus 35 by the amazing Spanish guitarist and composer Fernando Sor. This is a really excellent opportunity in my mind to sort of learn a little bit about how to phrase things and to listen for the important parts in a melody, or probably better put, the important notes that should be emphasized when you're playing something on classical guitar. There's melody notes, there's accompanying notes, and if you emphasize the wrong thing at the wrong time, it can be a little bit confusing to listeners, and it doesn't really create possibly the best musical picture that you could create. Therefore, in this piece and in this tutorial, I'm going to be trying to let you know how to find those melody notes, how to find the important notes that you should be emphasizing, and we'll be using this study to accomplish that. Make sure you tune down to open D for this one. The original actually has an E. It's normally an E. The piece is in an E, it's still in D, but this string here, 6th string, is usually an E. But for this particular transcription, I've taken it down to D. It is in 4/4 time, 1, 2, 3, 4, but the notes are generally divided up into quavers, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And for me, the obvious notes to emphasize happen on the and 1, and then on the and 3, like this. And 1, and 3, and 1, and 3. Hopefully you'll get a feel for it as the lesson progresses, and make sure also you check out my full playthrough of it, and then you'll hear the notes that I'm emphasizing throughout the performance. Let's just hit the notes for now. It starts with an anacrusis, which means it's starting on an upbeat. Most people call it an upbeat. Anacrusis is the kind of fancy word for it. It means you're not actually starting on the 1. In this case, you're starting on and. It's the very last beat in the bar, and then it comes in on beat 1 of the actual first full bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, like that. Alright, so let's do it. We're starting on the 2nd fret of the G string, and then we go to the 2nd fret on the 1st string, and that note there is actually the first beat of the first bar. Then it's followed by open D, and then the same 2 notes after each other. And we're going to emphasize the F sharp and then the open E. Da da, like that. Okay, so the next chord is open E, then followed by open A, then open G, then open E, like this. We've got that D on the B string is the first beat in the next bar. It's kind of easier for me if I sing it like la 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 la. Sometimes a lot of like really good guitar teachers will encourage you to sing. If you can sing, not everybody can sing, but the idea of singing it is to give you an idea of how it actually may sound musically. Because on instruments, of course, they don't actually breathe, and we can have a distorted idea of where important notes should be. Just going back to the first thing that I said before I actually started this tutorial about where important notes are and how a singer might actually phrase something. If I sang everything with the same power, it would be like da da boom da 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 da. There's no sort of lyrical kind of feeling. There's nothing really pulling me along and engaging me. Everything just sounds the same. But if I start bringing out those notes, la 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 la. Okay, so I'm not going to keep harping on about it. Let's get on to the next part. So we're here, the D on the B string, then we have open 6th string, 4th fret on the D string, and then 2nd fret on the 1st string, 2nd fret on the G string. Like that. Emphasize those last 2 notes. La la. From the beginning. Then we have open D, 4th fret on the D string, 2nd fret on the G string, open B, then 5th fret on the 6th string, then open G, open B, open E. Then a bit of a big stretch here. 6th fret on the 6th string, then 2nd fret on the D string, followed by 2 notes on the 3rd fret of the B string, like this. From the beginning. Open A, then 2nd fret on the D string, then 2nd fret on the B string, then 5th fret on the B string. Then open A, 2nd fret on the D string, 2nd fret on the G string. It's almost like you're back to the beginning, but this time you're barring everything. So that's all the same. And that's the same. But here, after this one, then we're going to do. We've got 2nd fret on the A string, followed by 4th fret on the D string, then 3, 4 on the B string. Open A, followed by 4th fret on the D string, then 4th fret on the B string. Then open E, followed by 5th fret on the 6th string, then 2nd fret on the D string, then open B, then 2nd fret on the B. So that second part is like this. Then open A, open G, then open E. Then 4th fret on the D string and 3rd fret on the B string together. Then open D, 2nd fret on the G, 4th fret on the D, 5th fret on the A. Then we're into like the second part of the piece. We're starting on the 2nd fret of the 1st string, followed immediately by an open E. So after this open E, then we've got 4th fret on the A string, 2nd fret on the G string, then an open E, then 4th fret on the B string. Then 3rd fret on the A string, then 2nd fret on the G, then 4th fret on the B, then open E. Then, so it's starting kind of the same there. 4th fret on the A string, 2nd fret on the G string, then an open E, then 2nd fret on the B string. In the beginning of that section, then open A, 2nd fret on the G, 2nd fret on the B. So there we've gone to the 3rd fret on the B string, 2nd fret on the A, then 4th fret on the D, then 3rd fret on the B string, followed by open B. From the beginning of that section, then open B. So we've got open B, 2nd fret on the D, 1st fret on the G, then open E. Then for the first time in the piece, there's some kind of rhythmic change. The emphasized beats don't really come in where they have been coming in. So we've got, so it's da 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 da, like that. So those notes to emphasize. Okay, so let's just go through that bar. So we've got the 3rd fret on the B string, then 2nd fret on the D string, 1st fret on the G string, back to the 2nd fret on the D string. That's 2nd fret and 2nd fret on the G and B strings together, then 2nd fret on the D string, then an open A. From the beginning of that section. Then we have, which for me is like one of the nicest parts of the whole piece, I think. We've got 2 open E's. The first one is on the and then the next one is on beat 1. And 1, like that. So after those first 2 open E's, then we have 4th fret on the A string, 2nd fret on the G string, then open 1 on the 1st string. Then do those 2 notes again. Then 1, 2 on the 1st string.